All right, everybody, what's happening? I'm sorry for doing so many videos, but realistically, I'm just trying to help. So anyway, there's some sunlight in here. There we go. So anyway, here's the deal. I want to talk to you guys about being an emotional trader. There is nothing faster that will kill your trading account than being an emotional trader. Here's the reason why it's deadly. Because oftentimes, here's what the market does to people who are emotional traders. And I want you to hear me real good on this because it'll make sense. Have you ever taken a trade? And I don't care whether you're a scalper, swing trader, it doesn't matter. Most long distance traders, they don't have this problem because they already know, be patient. But a lot of traders who's new to the market or who are used to scalping all the time, let me tell you what's actually happening. What happens is the market will do two things to you to take your money, okay? Two things. Basically, it's two tricks. That's all we really have is two tricks, okay? The first trick is they'll stop hunt you. In other words, they'll put out one of these big old candles to swing real low or real high, take out all this money because they see the money sitting there of all these orders coming in, called order flow. So they see all these orders that it came in for, you know, going in whatever direction. Okay, hear me good. So they see that. And so the first trick is they'll do a huge candle in the opposite direction of where you know it's going to go, and they'd stop hunt you and take your money out. That's the first one. But having gone through that so often, they hit you again a second way. Watch this. Here's the second one. They hit the emotional traders. Emotional traders, here's what they do to you. Because you don't have the emotional fortitude and patience to wait for your trade to play out, if they can't get you on the stop hunt, then they'll get you by out. What's the way of saying this? Their patience has longevity. That's why they make a lot of money. Their patience have longevity, and they have the ability to outweight you. And if you don't have the patience to wait because you're so used to trying to get your money in 5 minutes and you're out, 5 minutes and you're out, and you hear that promoted all over the place, 5 minutes, I'm out, 5 minutes. But what if it doesn't take 5 minutes? What if it takes longer? What if it takes 30 minutes? What if it takes a couple hours? What if it takes a day? Do you have the patience to wait for your trade? And so what you do is you yank your money out. They jerk it around. They're trying to find your stop on to take it out, but they can't find it. So then they just keep it going sideways, and they just keep jumping around. And you watching them candles. You don't know how to walk away. Trust what you've done. Walk away and be cool. So because you are not able to do that, they play off of that. So what they do is they keep on spiking them candles around, and your nerves is jumpy. And over time, what you end up doing is, well, I'm just going to take my money. So you take the smallest little amount. As soon as it wick in your little direction, you take the smallest little bit and you run away, only to look at the charts the next day or next day, 2 days afterwards. How many times have this happened to you? You look at the charts a day or two later, and the thing went exactly in the direction you knew it was going to go. And you kick yourself in the pants because you said, man, if I would have waited. How many times have you done that? I've done it. I can't tell you how many times on the pathway of learning the tricks that goes on in the market. So again, they will hit you with the stop hunt. And if they can't, they'll outpace you and make you wait before they make the move, right? And you jump out real quick with the first little thing, getting 1 or 2 pips. Well, as long as I ain't lose no money, but you knew where it was going to go. You knew. And so because you didn't have patience, they played you. And then you go through the same routine week after week after week. And that's why your account doesn't grow, because either you're trying to avoid losing money or you just lost money because of the stop hunt, because you got your stop loss so tight until it was very easy to hit you. So either way it goes, you're just frustrated, right? Let me help you. In our group, I teach people how to stop doing that foolery, because truth be told, majority of the traders who have come to my group had the same mentality, and it wasn't the trading style I needed to coach them on. It was basically their patience, so that they'll learn that this is how the market is taking advantage of people because you don't have patience. One of the blessings that I love is when I'm watching team members who originally started in the group, had the wrong mentality. Now they're highly profitable traders within a week or two because all it took was them being coached on how to change the mindset along with using our system. Our system is designed to out-market or outpace or be in step with the banks, because I already know what they're doing. So we designed something to listen to what they're doing. And it was really just that simple. I don't go against the market makers. Everybody's trying to, well, trade with the market makers, and you still losing, because what you think is a market maker move is not necessarily it. You have to learn how to play with them the way they're playing against you. And once you do that, you'll lose far less trades. You'll win a lot more money because you'll have a system that teaches you how to do it, and you'll have me coaching you because I'm very active in the group every single day. And one of the biggest ones is, wait, just hold on, watch this. And time after time after time after time, it's the same thing over and over and over again. And what's so cool is because I even teach you a skill set, which it happened this week. If you're looking at this today, I forgot what date it is. What date is early in April, 2019. Today was NFP. That's how you can go back and look. It's the first week in April. So first week in April, and today was NFP. So whatever it is, go back on your charts and you'll know. As of yesterday. So what happened was, I think it was on Monday or something like that, on EuroCAD. Example, EuroCAD, they came down and they actually did finally. I mean, they pushed hard, but they finally hit our stop. But we knew what was going on. You was able to get right back into the trade on the reset with our system because it resets itself and shows you, okay, here's the point to reset and jump back in. Sure enough, not only did it go back to the exact spot where it took us out at our entry, but we was able to get profit out of it as well. Why? Because we already know what's going on. So a lot of people want to retire from their jobs and be professional traders, but you don't have the mental, emotional fortitude. Let me teach you one more thing and I'll let you go. What I was talking to a family member about today is this. I talk to people all the time. I say, do not over leverage your account. However, there's two types of over leveraging. Okay. You got to learn this. See, some of you guys are losing. You don't have a good coach. There's two types of over leverage. Okay. And you're never taught this. I've never, in all my years of studying, nobody ever told me this. I had to learn it myself. There's two types of over leveraging. Number one is financial over leverage. That's where you're just putting too much on the trade. And once it gets hit, you're getting wiped out. Your account is blown. That should never happen. You should never be over leveraging on any trade, no matter how perfect the setup. Okay. But number two, here's the other over leverage that nobody ever talks about. You have the financial over leverage, but then you also have the emotional over leveraging. And that's a problem. You may be leveraged perfectly on your account with the size that it is. But if you're going to feel some kind of way, if your stop loss get hit, or you are reducing or manipulating your stop loss to accommodate for how you feel, you're not a professional trader and you're going to be taken advantage of. The market loves people like you, emotional traders. Okay. So you have to not over leverage your account in two ways. Number one, again, it's do not over leverage financially. But secondly, and the silent killer is do not over leverage emotionally. And the second one is more important than the first. Anytime I realize, I always ask myself when I'm placing trades and I see a setup and I'm like, man, this thing is just so pretty and our win rate is beyond the roof. Woo, I love it. So let me go ahead and put all this up on here. But then I stop and ask myself, as soon as I put that stop loss in place, and I say, okay, Pat, if this thing get hit, Uncle P, because that's what they call me, Uncle P. Uncle P, if this thing gets hit, are you going to be feeling some kind of way about it? And I have to always ask myself this question. Yeah, I'm going to feel some way. Then take half of that off. Then I go back. And I say, are you going to feel some kind of way? Possibly. Then I go back and take some more off. See? And then I get to a point where, like right now, as I'm doing this video, it's a Friday, I'm not even tripping. You know, no big deal. I got trades running right now as we speak. Am I tripping? No. I'm enjoying the sunshine. Why? Because I put on enough where I'm going to make a profit, and I know it. But at the same time, if it does go wrong, the problem is I ain't tripping. Why? Because I didn't over leverage my account financially, and neither did I over leverage it emotionally. So for me, either way it goes, I'll be okay. My account will survive financially and my emotions will survive emotionally. I'm not over leveraged. Okay. So anyway, that's just one thing to teach you guys, kind of coach you along the way in this trading journey. Again, I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video later on, who are not even in my group, and that's fine. But you know, I just want to still be your friend and kind of teach you some things that I know that a lot of big companies, I know them, some of them, there's a big company out here. Well, it's a global company. There's a couple of successful people in that group. I actually trained them on how to trade, so I know who they are. So yeah, I'm just a regular guy with a baseball hat, but don't underestimate the wisdom that God can provide you from a nobody. Sometimes it's the best advice and that you'll never have to pay for just by listening, right? So don't underestimate it. But if you do want to join our team, we'd be more than welcome. Love to have you aboard. My website is Super Easy Forex. .com. My email is supereasyforex.com. I'm sorry, supereasyforex@gmail.com. Okay, supereasyforex@gmail.com. And the website is supereasyforex.com. And if you want to get started, you don't even have to wait. Just sign up on supereasyforex.com and you'll be creating your username and password, and you'll be able to start right on in. And by Monday, you'll be ready for the next trading session, because our steps are extremely easy. Our system is super easy. There's a sample video that you'll learn how to trade with our systems. You'll be up and running by Sunday. And by, I say, typically in my group, in about 3 weeks to a month, all our traders are independent traders. They don't need me, which is beautiful. They know exactly how to trade. As a matter of fact, in the Telegram group, a lot of them are in trades before I wake up in the morning to say, hey, I'm sending out a signal on this. They say, hey, I've been in that one already. I was in that one already. See, they're good. And they've only been in the group like 3 weeks to a month. Okay. So anyway, just come on and join us. I love you, family. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye.